Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I am your host, as always, Parajusho. Yep. Welcome to Cave Podcast, where we talk about Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, metaphor sometimes, news, twice a month, bi-weekly, whichever you want to call it. And yeah, so how things work is we talk about what's been going on in IRL life for the couple of minutes or so before we get into the news. And so let's get right into it. What's been happening these past 2 weeks since the last recording? So let's see here. Well, first off, I finished recording the Let's Play of Danganronpa 2. Really nice, really nice. I'm actually on the last, at finishing the last 3 episodes of Danganronpa 2, so it's ending on episode 53. So that is really nice, and I just uploaded episode 43, so 10 more days of uploads for you guys, and that is essentially, like, almost to where Rider releases. So let me just count. So I'm recording this on the 27th, so we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So it's gonna be finishing on June 7th. All right, so that's pretty nice. If I'm able to schedule them all and have them ready, that'd be great. And then that'll leave me about 12 days of free time. Well, of no uploads, kind of. Well, whatever comes up, I can, just do something. But, yeah, I'm glad that, after 3 years of, of a 3-year hiatus, I was able to finish it, pretty fast. How many sessions was it? Well, at least this new session, 13 recording sessions to finish that off. So that's not too bad. Don't remember how many sessions it took, when I first started recording like 3 years ago. But hey, it's finally done. Well, almost done. And glad to have it, out of the way. It's another series done. And it's not that long. Well, actually, if you count the first, the sessions I counted in 2022, which I don't even know how many sessions I did then. No, actually, I can check. I think it was I think did about another 10 sessions or so, including the ones that I've recorded and unfortunately deleted the raw footage of. So, I had 13. I had 13 sessions recorded. So, technically 26 sessions in total. So, I mean, that actually took a bit of a while. but technically, there's the longest gap, like a recording session ever, excluding the Persona 4 Golden one. that one was out of my control. I could not, actually record a Let's Play during the time because, hey, at the time, my laptop was actually horrible, so I couldn't record anything. Like, seriously, like, at the time, like, I could barely record any gameplay over, like, 480, 360p. It was absolutely horrible. Like, the CPU would just, like, throttle all the way up, and it was just like it would overheat so fast, like to the point where I had to put a fan right next to the airway of the laptop so it can cool while it's going. And I even had to do that while it's rendering overnight. Because that's how I had to get things done back then. I mean, like, it was an Acer Aspire, something like that. And I mean, I heard that time it was a pretty good laptop, but now just like, nah, it is pretty bad. Like, and even at time, like, I feel like I talked about this before, and let me know in the comments, like, if I have talked about these kind of stories before. But yeah, like I could, what was it, like I couldn't even update the laptop to Windows 10 because it just like for some reason just like anytime I try to update, like, oh, there's some kind of error in the system, and it wouldn't say what the error was, or like I couldn't find how to fix the error. It was just like, well, what's going on here? Actually, let me actually try to see if I can just quick search on Google, like Windows 7 not um uh, updating to Windows 10. Let's see here. This is from like 2 years ago. Well, I want to see what people said this. She that post from 2 years ago, so technically no. Uh, hmm. Actually, I'm not even sure what I should be even looking for when I'm talking about, oh yeah, can't upgrade Windows 7 to Windows 10. Just like, there's gonna be lots of different answers, but like, I don't think none of that's gonna help me out here. But yeah, yeah, I want to say, like, it was a good series. Will I ever get back to it and do Ultra Despair Girls? Depends on what's coming out. I mean, like, Rido 1, Rido Kuzunoa, how long to beat? So the main game takes about about 31 and a half hours or so. Actually, let me check it. The how to beat section. Yeah, main story 24 hours. So if I really, just focus on main story, I could probably get that done in about 5 or 6 sessions or so. But if I also do, the side quests, with all, the side quest stuff, about 30 hours. So it's not that bad. So that would probably definitely give me some time to actually go back to Ultra Despair Girls if I really wanted to. And that game is really short. I think that's about 20 hours or so. And Rampa, Ultra Despair Girls. How long to beat? Yeah, 16, 18 hours. Yeah, it's a fairly like short game, especially if you're just going straight towards the end and not getting anything. Like, I already got the platinum for it, so like it'll be really easy just to, like go through it all. And then after that, like, some Games Fest is actually happening at time of this recording next week. Oh. And actually next week I'm going to Otaku Fest, which is having, and like it's having like the same time that Friday. So literally like when that's happening, I'm either gonna have to wait till it's over and then react to whoever's the trailer that really piques my interest, or something, because like I don't have a laptop. But I have to, essentially gonna have to use my phone to be editing and all that stuff. Like, I have the YouTube Create app on my main phone, and then I have CapCut on my other phone, my backup phone, to just just in case I have to to like edit and all that stuff. So I have to make sure I have to bring my little tripod, just so like when I get to the hotel I can set it up, have like kind of have my backup phone be the or like it really depends on like how things will go and like the Wi-Fi of of the hotel, and I need to buy the Wi-Fi. Because if I have to buy Wi-Fi, I'm gonna use my main phone to you know check out what's happening, and then use my other phone as the camera. It really all depends on what's happening next week. Yeah, I'm going to Dogfest next week. I think that the main plan for that is like for Dogfest, I'm gonna be going as Akiko again because Michelle Ruff is gonna be there. So just like, oh hey, Akiko and Yukari together, like ah. And also Amanda Miller, who is the voice of Fumi in Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker, is also gonna be there. So I'm gonna have her sign my Ozzy DR2 um uh, uh case, which I had Mela Lee, who's also coming back to Otaku Fest. She already signed when I first went there. My very first convention and Otaku Fest ever. So having those two sign it, really great. Those two are like the main like two people I want to get my stuff signed by. But I know there's also like Greg Chun, who is the voice actor for Nanba in Infinite Wealth and Yakuza 7, and he's also Yagami in Judgment and Lost Judgment. Something like, oh, should I get him to sign myself too? Like, I don't know. And then like, oh yeah, got the voice of Robin, Beast Boy, and Starfire from Teen Titans, the OG Teen Titans. And there were a bunch of other, like Kyle McCarley too, voice of 9S is also gonna be there. Paul Castro, who's the voice of Rendo in Near the World Ends With You. And that's mainly the ones I really recognize. But like Amanda Miller and Michelle Ruff are like the main two I'm going after, and it's either Greg Chun or Kyle McCarley that I'm gonna get like an autograph with. So yeah, it's one of those two that'd be really awesome. It's just like, oh, which one do I want to go with? Do I go with you? Do I go with you? And like, you know, what do I get them to sign as well? And you know, their price is not too bad, you know, with Greg and Kyle, you know, just the autograph is $30. That's why I might go with that, but with autograph and photos, 60 for Michelle and Amanda. So yeah, it's you know, not too bad, not too bad. And I'm also, oh, should I also get her to sign, you know, my Danganronpa stuff? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I can't wait to go. Yeah, Akiko's mainly my only cosplay for that. I'm not even sure there's gonna be like any persona like photo shoots or anything like that. Like there's other like I'm seeing like, oh, there's cosplay costuming events. Let me see here. Like cosplay meetups. Let me see if there's any for this year. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything like that there. So yeah, I'm excited for Taco Fest, going with my cousin, one of my friends there. It's gonna be my cousin's first time going there, but second time for my other friend, like my friend Eric. We went there like late for 2019, but it was that time when there was a hurricane on the way, and we were like, oh, we can only stay there for the first day, and we got the 2-day pass because at the time it was only 2 days. So yeah, so just going with him again for him to see the full thing. And it's funny because like the last time we went was at the Miami airport uh convention center, and he's going back again. When last year it was at the Miami Beach Convention Center. So yeah, it's just like, oh, things hasn't changed, right? Oh, I mean, you definitely missed last year's big improvement. Uh, but yeah, I wish they went back to the Miami Beach Center. It was a much better area, much better ventilated. Just like, why, why did they have to change it? Uh, but what else has been happening? What else has been happening? Since the last episode. Oh, I got myself some Nikkei cards. Because I mean some Y Schwartz cards because they had some Nikkei stuff on it. It's just like, why not? Why check it out and all that stuff. And hey, it looks pretty cool. I might eventually get a booster box maybe. Just depends on if it's readily available and not that expensive and all that stuff. And if people want to see it, I mean, hey, sure. I mean, based on the video, how it did, I mean, 46 views it's not too bad. A little bit better than the other videos, recent videos. But like literally one video just like blew up. I mean, for like with 5,000 views, my Cellblade Nikki DLC trailer reaction is just like, yeah. And I mean, it's warranted because hey, it had Dora in it, so it's like, yeah, nice. um. Okay, so what else? What else is happening? What else has been happening? Haven't I've been playing a bunch of Balatro. That was just like, oh my god, dude, so much Balatro. Like I understand how it goes, and yeah, it's a pretty good game, but yeah, I had to put it down, and I went back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Good game though. It's a really good game. Um, Oh yeah, like the other day we had a power outage and like having in the middle of the night, it was I woke up just like, oh wow, why is it so hot? And then just like, oh, power's out. Man. And then like we had to have the power. The power went out for like until like 1 p.m. or so. So yeah, it took a while for the power to come back. But I was able to read a volume of Hitomi-chan is Shy Around Strangers. Is again one of my favorite mangas to read. I really gotta read the other four volumes I have. It's just like it is just stacking up, but at least I'm glad I finished one of them. uh, and what else? What else has been happening? Like I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I do have an event that's gonna be happening in about is essentially a month. It's a little bit more than a month, but like still about a month. Can't really say much about it yet, but I am excited that I'm able to go, and it'll be my first time doing this kind of thing, and I'm not sure if I'm able. This portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cavepodcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cavepodcast. And now back to the show. Be able to do like a video on it. If I'm able to, I'll try to. But if not, oh well. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about doing this, and hopefully I get some, get some more opportunities like this in the future. But yeah, I think it's spent a good amount of time, just talking about what's been happening, these past few weeks, well, 2 weeks. I think it's time that we get into the news. So let me just switch on over. So here we go. So obviously, we're checking out the most recent news in the past 2 weeks or so, and we're checking out on Persona Central. Persona Central always having the most recent news and all that stuff. So please, if you guys can, check out Persona Central, check out the website, their Facebook, Twitter page, YouTube page, and support them in however way you can. Any of the articles that we check out here today will be linked down in the description of the video and audio podcast. So yeah, please make sure you guys check it out. Oh yeah, and one more thing I totally forgot. The podcast is also now on iHeartRadio. So if you guys want to check it out on there, really awesome. It'd be really great. Any other way to expand the podcast it is a great form to hey to expose what's happening. So yeah, so I was thinking like, oh, do I have something else? I felt like I had something else. What is it? Dang, I lost it. But yeah, support a Persona Central however way you can, and let's get to the first article of the day. It's with Raito Remastered. So yeah, origins of Devil Summoner videos, demon trailer, and manga chapter 2 release. So Alice West has sent out a new Summer's Guild newsletter featuring several new videos from Raito Remastered. These include an introduction to the Devil Summoners from the director Kazuyuki Yamai, a Devil Spotlight video, and a chapter 2 of Raito Kuzuno vs. the Lone Maribito manga. So we're gonna check out these two here. They're total about 2 minutes or so. So let me just mute this down and then check this out. So what are Devil Summoners?
So in the Devil Summoner series,
okay, I thought that the audio was coming from the TV.
Since it deals directly with demons, it is basically a profession that only those with knowledge of magic and supernatural abilities can do. A strong spirit that can resist the temptations of demons is also necessary. In the world of the Devil Summoner series, the methods of summoning demons vary from era to era. In the 1930s, when Raito was active,
oh, I didn't realize you guys were able to not see the subtitles that well.
But since the 1990s, a program called the Demon Summoning Program has been installed on portable computers.
90s? Oh yeah, I totally forgot, like, wait, no, it's not taking place in the 90s.
All aspects of demon management, including communication and summoning allied demons. As a result, even those without magical knowledge or supernatural abilities can now manage demons using this program.
Kind of feel like, the audio could have been going a little bit faster for the voiceover, I mean. Alright, learning a bit more about, what Devil Summoners are for those who don't really know what they are, or, the first time going into the Devil Summoner series. I mean, if you haven't played, like Soul Hiker Pursuit, which is technically part of the Devil Summoner series, this is a good way for people to, know a little bit more about the Devil Summoners. Who are the Devil Summoners? Where do they originate from? Why do they do what they do? Game director Kazuichi Yamai dives into the history behind such figures and the role they play within the SMT universe. And full video was there, or I think that's from the full video. Then we have the Demons 2. Okay, the Demon Spotlight. Okay, Archangel. Okay, so that's from the second game, King Abdon, import backwards. Okay, Nekomata. So this Nekomata is a new model? Because it does say where it's from. But this is an interesting, take on Nekomata. Usually we see the Nekomata as, kind of like a grayish color, but now it's like was it like a calico cat? Is that what it's called? Well, let me just see. Calico cat. Yeah, yeah. It's more of a calico like type cat. So that's pretty nice. Oh, why wasn't this at 4K? Show me at 4K. I want to see the good high quality goodness. There we go. Oh, yeah, that wasn't even on 4K either. But hey, looks much better. Should go back a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that detail. Yeah, definitely Calico Cat. And the the hair and the facial mod completely different. Huh, okay.
Archangel.
It's great to, be able to summon these different demons too. Oh my god, didn't even realize that the Nekomata has a bell on it. And I recently found out that people put bells on around the cat's head so it can notify other animals that are on the way, so that the cat doesn't bring back you know dead animals and all that stuff. So hey, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that's what they're for, because I always see that in like different medias and sorts. So it was just like, oh, that's what they're for. Okay. Oh, and you can send them scout too. Okay, nice. So, it says here, which demons will you choose to aid in your investigations? There's the shifting Nekomata, who are said to be long-lived felines that can communicate with humans, or Archangel, tasked with delivering messages to humans and lead armies against the forces of dark. Okay, cool. And the Raido Kuzunoa Lone Marabito Chapter 2, and that's available. So I wonder how many chapters it's gonna have. Like, I can presume like it's not gonna be that much, or that many chapters, because it might like just correlate with the release of the game. So there was one April, got one in May. It's probably one more in June, perhaps. Who knows what Wild is gonna be doing with this manga. Actually, I believe it's actually it's already been released in Japan. It's just getting translated in English now, right? Let me just see what it was. Marbito. Yeah. So it's already been released in Japan. It's just that we're getting the English translations for it now. Okay. So it's gonna be a while until like all this is over. I mean, they might be doing this all the way up to like they release the Abaddon's Army game remaster. If they do that, of course. But hey, I mean, it's a good way to kind of keep Raido in the people's mind while there's a little bit of gap after the Soulless Army's release. So that'd be pretty good, right? So let's go to the next article. P5X's English App Store pages is launched and releasing June 2025. So there was a stream that happened that I actually did a whole reaction to, which I'll leave linked down below. And the English stores, app stores are up. So it's on Apple Store, it's on the Google Play Store, it's also on Steam as well. The game will be launching for both mobile and PC June 26, 2025. So we got less than a month before it is released, and really excited for that. So the description of it says, launch into a captivating RPG experience with that takes you beyond the world of Persona 5 with new characters, story, and gameplay. TGS 2024 Japan Game Awards Future Games category winner. Dive deeper into the shadows of the metaverse and unmask the story of Persona 5 The Phantom X, the latest anime-style JRPG in the Persona franchise by Alice. We got the story of it. After awakening from a nightmare, the protagonist is thrust into a changing world, drained of hope, and the new phases he encounters are no less strange. An eloquent owl named LaFay, a long-nosed man, and a beautiful beauty dawn in blue. As he investigates the mysterious realms of the metaverse and the Velvet Room, and grapples with the ruinous visions that threatens his everyday life, he must discover what there is to take from this new world, and all in true Phantom Thief style. And here we got some awesome screenshots. That was from the page. Yeah, it's looking very good. We already seen majority of or of what the game already looks like because we've been covering on this channel, but excited to see official English translations for the game. Really awesome. And there's a web story trailer, most of the stuff is already in the reaction, so check out if you want to. The full details for the English launch will be revealed later today during the live stream. Alice West will stream an English subtitle version, and not gonna lie, they could have done better with the English with the English stream, because there was just a bunch of moments where they just didn't translate anything. Because I think it's just some like if it wasn't directly related to the to what's happening, there was some little in between talks between some of the hosts there. It's yo, I want to hear what they're saying, because it feels kind of rude to just not translate what they're saying and only translate the other stuff. No, translate everything, so we want to be part of the conversation. And we got the press release. So we got it says here, grab your mask. Today, Sega and Alice announced Persona 5 The Phantom X, an all-new adventure set in the colorful and engrossing world of the legendary Persona series, launching on PC and mobile in summer 2025. It comes in the unique turn-based RPG gameplay and setting of Persona 5. Players will lead a double life as a student and Phantom Thief, with a brand new protagonist and Bane of Phantom Thieves. During the day, players will build up life experiences as a student and engage in various activities such as hanging out with your friends and part-time jobs, while at night, they will sneak into the cognitive dungeons to steal treasures and change the twisted desires of corrupt adults. And then we got some key gameplay features. So we've got an all-new story. The players will embark on an adventure as an entirely new protagonist, alongside the new Phantom Thief members. Set in a mysterious Tokyo where desires have been lost, a completely new story unfolds. And this is what what I kind of love about P5X, because brand new protagonists, brand new characters, brand new story, versus with Tactica and Strikers. Well, the Strikers you can kind of get past, but Tactica is just yeah, it's majority the same characters that we're going with the kind of new setting that will eventually be forgone. And just it doesn't really forward or give new new character development to the characters, so that's why I'm really looking forward to this. Return to life as a student. Players can build up life experiences through part-time jobs and extracurricular clubs while participating in new mini games unique to Persona 5 The Phantom X. Experience the thrilling Phantom Thief life. Venture into the shadows to train personas, explore side dungeons and battles, which are jam-packed with new gameplays such as new PvE mode, the Velvet Trials, new palaces, new mementos, and new guild features, which allows players to interact with one another in game. Engaging new side stories. Various original side stories written and supervised by allies will be at the player's fingertips via the Synergy system, which can be experienced by building close relationships with various characters, plus NPC events and other side stories will be available. New charming characters. Players can journey as a completely new, brand new protagonist with a brand new fam thieves. Brand new band of fam thieves, including multiple fam idols and their personas, and familiar faces from the original P5 characters. In addition to Persona 5, the Fam X, exclusive characters, fan favorites from the original Persona 5, such as Joker and the other Fam Thieves, will be available in special contracts. Now, not gonna lie, like, when I was reading, like, the previous, like, other... When I covered other P5X news, like, there was always some stuff that I was, like, always confused, like, about, like, there was, like, the Fam Idols and, the Persona 2s, and I'm glad, someone, like, corrected me on this, or, like, not corrected me, but I found out, so I was corrected, that, the Fam Idols, are not the actual person that, that we're meeting. Like, it is essentially like, we meet the person IRL, and then we get their cognitive version when we enter the metaverse. So they are technically two separate characters that we're meeting and playing as. So it's like well, for example, the MILF character in the game, just like, oh yeah, we have her, her real life version, and then her cognitive self, two separate characters. they don't go into the metaverse with us. No, two separate characters. It's like the main like the school characters that we really meet that are part of the party, the true party. So like like we see here, like these are the main like party members that will go into the metaverse with us, while everyone else, they don't. And there's like the Persona 2s as well. It's actually called Persona Duos, not Persona 2s. And I feel like, how come I haven't really seen that like when I'm covering, or I might have seen it and that just like completely been wiped from my mind from after seeing that. So I'm glad that all that's been clarified to me, and I can go forward like understanding like, oh, okay, this is how it goes and all that stuff. So these are the main main playable characters that will go into the metaverse and all that stuff, while the others are just their cognitive versions. I was not gonna lie, I was like really confused as like, how do we have so many people in our Fam Thieves group? Like, are we not gonna get found out someday or another? but I'm glad I did get that figured out. But yeah, I am definitely excited for Fam X. I will try to do some content on it. I already did like the first hour or so gameplay of Fam X when it was first released in China, using an AI translation program. So now when it finally releases next month, it'll be the official thing. It's on Steam, so I don't need to download this weird other application. No, I actually don't think it's a separate application. I think it's just like, oh, I just need to download the app from like Bilibili. No, it's not Bilibili, but like a Chinese app store, and then use the application to like translate and all that stuff. So glad I don't have to do that anymore. But hey, for those who still want that to be more up to date or want to be ahead in the game, go use that. If you want to, because I'm not really sure how far ahead, or if we will even be caught up when we get the English version, or are we going to be playing catch up? That's the one thing that we don't know, like if that's going to be the case, because in the trailer it shows like the summer event, like them being at the beach, and that was like a couple of months ago. I think that was like last week's, or not last week's, last month's. Why last years. Not last week, not last month, last year's event. So I wonder how things are going to be handled in terms of, in terms of that. And also, very important, there is no English dub as of yet. They haven't said much or anything about if there's going to be an English dub to it. I really hope so. I hope so. They'll do an English dub to it, add it in a patch. It'd be just really great, and it would be really like that. This would be like one of the very few modern Alice games that doesn't have an English dub to it. Like besides this, the next thing prior would be Persona Q2. So just fingers crossed that they do add an English dub to it. It would be really awesome if they did. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. Next up, P5X is gonna be at Anime Expo. Really awesome. So during the P5X Western release stream, it was announced that the game will be featured at Anime Expo 2025 from July 3rd to July 5th in Los Angeles. It will be a daily stage show content throughout the exhibit. Official cosplayers and popular influencers will also appear, and merch will be on sale. A panel will be held on July 5th as part of the exhibit, featuring exciting Alice development staff and a special live performance from Persona 5 vocalist Lynn. So the panel, official P5 FAMX, featuring Lynn's live performance, July 5th, 10:30 to 11:20, which is why not do a full hour, With the guest chief producer Yosuke Uda, development producer Sega Jun Matsunaga, and vocalist Lynn Inaizumi. So the description is Sega and Alice are excited to share the behind-the-scenes story of P5X's development and celebrate its global release with exclusive freebies and special live performance by Lynn Inaizumi, featuring original songs from Persona 5 series. And here we got the poster advertising for it, which is essentially just the same as this here. And they released like a wallpaper for it, and for both PC and mobile on their Twitter page. So if you want to get that, hey, go get it. I'm definitely excited for it. Oh, I just realized like the station kind of like sign here is just like P5, like platform 5. Funny joke at this Alice, Sega, Perfect World Games, all you. Alright, so yeah, P5X is gonna be at Anime Expo. I wish I could, be at the panel, but fortunately I can't. But hey, if there's anyone watching and going to be at the panel, ask them if you guys are able to, and if they can, if you're able to ask questions, ask them if there's gonna be an English dub to the game. It'd be really awesome if you guys did. Please do that for me, please, as a favor. Alright, so let's go to the next article. More P5X. So, an overview trailer for the version 4.12 update for P5X has been released. The trailer focuses on Yukari, who will be added as part of the P3R collaboration, which is already happening right now. And the trailer also showcases other updates to be added in the patch, including updates to Tartarus and the addition of more locations and shops from P3R. So we're not going to be going through all of it, probably like first minute or so, or just like skimming through it to just see what's going on. I think besides, let's go 1080. See what Billy has for us. Also, turn off background music. All looks great as always. Yeah, so I forgot what the thing is for P3R's collab. Is it that we're going back into time, or is that they're in our time now? I kind of forgot the details for that. Oh yeah, Protect talks. So they're currently in Polonium Mall now. So technically we're in the past. Oh, we're actually fighting in Polonium Mall. Okay. Okay, so obviously, you know, Yukari uses wind. I'm not really sure what that icon means, but she's a piercer. Yeah, so she's currently in the modern time, and you know, well, what would happen? You know, just like if someone just went by and just see Yukari there, and just like, huh, she kind of looks like, you know, the Pink Featherman Ranger, and just like, just like that'd be like a crazy, just like huh, what's Featherman? Is that you know cartoon, that Sentai show or whatever? It's Mentai. So going back and forth in between, you know, time eras, pretty cool. But definitely, you know, like if P4 remake is revealed, there's definitely going to be P4 P4R excuse me, P4R collab happening. And it's cool that, you know, World Games has been able to essentially recreate, you know, P3R inside of P5X, or is they essentially just, you know, like tone down the graphics, lighting, shades, all that stuff, shading for this release. I'm guessing we're seeing, like, you know, the PC versions, you know, based off of, you know, the some of the, you know, icons there. But I wish they could have added those shadings back to here, just so it can, you know, give you the feels of, you know, the OG, well, not OG, but like, you know, P3R. And awesome that they, you know, also recreated the UI of Reload as well. That was really great. And you can see, hey, we also get Junpei, Mitsuru, Akiko, and Fuka as well. Oh, speaking of the MILF, there she is. Yeah, I can't wait to see, you know, this in English, to see, you know, how, you know, both, you know, Yukari and Makoto are reacting to the current times. And see, like, oh, what's that square brick in your hand? Oh, that's a phone? Wow, and like technology really advanced. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that's the Empress. Right? That just looks like a really different version of the Empress that we, well, not the Empress, but like the Empress Shadow. Empress Archetype Shadow, more specifically. Oh yeah, the crane game. Alright, and a bunch of stuff I don't understand, but can't wait to hopefully play that in the English release. Hopefully they'll be able to do that. And this introduction trailer.
あのアミューズメント
言わせるかとにかく気にしないで竹場ゆかりだよこっちでもよろしくね私ちょっと分かっちゃうかも
Guessing she's confused as to why, like, Protag is here. Well, P5X Protag, Wonder, his nick code name. It's like, why is this guy here? And why is he, like, conscious and all that stuff? Like, oh, does that mean he has the potential or something like that? Like, I have no idea what you're saying, but I'm guessing that's something like what's happening, right? We'll probably go back to like 2 minutes or so. It's just a lot of talking that we have no idea what's going on. Oh man, this is a long conversation. Well, let's just see. A Big Bang Burger? Yeah, that's Big Bang Burger. I was about to say, like, is it the one Polonium, or the one Iwatodai or something like that? No, it's definitely Big Bang Burger. Because Boom Bang in the back. So, talking about something, but I have no idea what's going on. I'll just call it here. But, really great to have Ikari in here. I don't remember if there's gonna be any other characters. I think Hikes is supposed to be here. Or Hikes is supposed to be coming up next. When that'll happen, I have no idea, but we're hopefully where we'll get these updates in the English one. So let's go to the next article. Raito Remastered, the principles of Raito, the world of the Taisho area capital, and allied demon trailers. So Alice has released a new trailer for Raito Remaster. The trailer gives an overview of the world of the 20th century Taisho era and of demon allies who fight alongside Raito. This is the first episode of the new Principles of Raito video series. The trailer is narrated by Chris Okawa, the voice of Rasputin in the English dub. Yeah, we're not really gonna be checking this out because it's 6 minutes long. But yeah, there's a second episode already out. Just like really, right by the time I started recording, and I just looked over to my Twitter page on my other screen, just like, oh, there's another one here. So there's 2 of these out. I'm guessing this is gonna be like either a weekly thing that they're gonna be doing up until the release of Raito, because this is released on the 19th. So probably they got 1, 2. Besides the 2 that we already have, we got about 3 more videos maybe. So yeah, I mean, it's not that bad to have some more information for people who want to know more about Raito. Really grateful for them to do it. I'll probably check it out on my own time. But yeah, I just got intro, demons, demon fusion, outro. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting watch, especially since besides the demons, stuff that we, for people who are already in like the SMT persona, fandom, you already know what the demons are. You already know, or at least some of the demon fusions or how to demon fusion. Really good for those who don't really know about that stuff. So check it out on your own time if you want to see it for yourself and learn more, and you can hear the new voice of Rasputin if you like. I definitely want to hear like more what he sounds like, and be more comfortable with the voice. So let's check out our second to last article here. Super Groupies announced Metaphor protagonist-inspired coat and bag. It's gonna be expensive. I know it. Fashion brand Super Groupies has announced their first items based on Metaphor Refantasio. They will be releasing a coat and bag inspired by those worn by the game's protagonist. Not both games. Both items are available to pre-order. Oh, and let me just start background here. Both items are available to pre-order until June 16th. with estimated shipping window of late September 2025. So here we have the protagonist code, which looks really awesome. Nice white with blue accents. I think that's the right word to use, accents. I'm not really, like an artiste or know much about fashion, but I think that's the best word to use. Then that's some kind of satchel or something. But dang, that's big on him. Got a little image of the book on the back of the collar. But like, it definitely looks cool. I'd like it. That looks nice. Definitely fashionable. Guessing that's an inside pocket. Oh, okay, so that connects the coat, the collar buttons. Okay. And put that technically like covers your neck. Okay. Oh, I can see in this previous image here. So you fold the collar down around that little black thing. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really understand what that meant. Oh, and I just noticed Galka is sitting on the pocket. Oh, that's adorable. That's a little nice detail to have. Okay. Yeah, this is, really nice. And definitely, like, if you want to cosplay, as the protagonist, that'd be really good. I mean, it essentially matches. I mean, not exactly 1-to-1, but, like, it's very close. Like, you just need to, add, the arm pieces there. Maybe try to make the shoulder pieces up a little bit more. Oh, I just realized that the black thing is supposed to be like the igniter. Oh, okay, I get it. I get just like, what the heck is that supposed to be? But yeah, this would be, a good way to cosplay and be fashionable if you like. But as we continue down here, a trench coat style coat inspired by the jacket worn by the game's protagonist incorporates details from the game's outfit, such as the collar design, buttons, and belt into a practical item of clothing. So the price is 27,500 yen. So that is well over $200. And you guys probably heard me say this, just like clothing that's over that much is like, no, like even when I advertise my my Save the Seven like clothing, right, just like I'm not really doing it for profits or anything like that. Just like I'm selling like at like $16-$70. That's like reasonable enough for people to get it, so man, like, but like I understand, like, hey, they're collabing with another company, and there's like licensing costs and all that stuff, but it could be more reasonably reasonably cost, or reasonably priced. Like, I have no idea what the quality of these clothing is like, so I mean, hey, let me know what if you guys have bought something from Super Groupies. Well, what's the the clothing quality like? Is it, like, superb, out of this world, or anything like that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Then we have the protagonist's shoulder bag, which is, a bag. It's a bag. Got the book on the inside. Nice little button, belt kind of thing. Nice little details, but it's a bag. I was kind of hoping there would be like another like Galka like Easter egg there, but nah. Shoulder bag inspired by the bag worn by the game's protagonist, designed with a navy color to stand out against the white coat, and with decorations and designs inspired by the game. It's large enough to store B5 size documents, and that's going for 19,800 yen. Oh, that's almost $200. That's just like $170, something like that. Oof, expensive. But if you guys like these, fashion, jackets and bags. Hey, good for you. You can go get it. I mean, it looks cool. I will admit it does look cool, but it's just surprising that it's just like, ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it. No. Yeah, call me broke in the comments. Just if you're broke, just say so. Yeah. I'm broke to get a jacket that's cost 2,600, not 2,600, $600, like $260. Like, no way. No, 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 no. And plus, I'm in Florida. When am I ever going to be wearing a jacket this long in the arms and sleeves, and like how long it reaches? Like, it looks like it reaches like past the thigh or something like that. It's like, no, way too hot for Florida for that. It will never be that cold to wear that. But hey, if you get it, hey, cool for you. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the Peach and Beach, or Beach and Peach. Comes with the Dub Squat Sludge. My bad, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. All right, let's try one of these out. Let's go with Peach and Peach. Let's try this out. All right, so currently right now we have the Peach and Beach. It's a mango white peach cooler. So we're gonna try out. Smell first. Okay, it smells pretty good. I will say it smells better than the last one I tried, but previous one was still good. But time for the taste test. Let's go. Yeah, that's good. That is. Okay, of course, there's gonna be like a little powdery, but overall, like, the taste is pretty good. I do like this Peach and Beach. Not bad flavor, not bad flavor at all. I might get the full tub. Might have to get the full tub of this. It's not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. So let's go to the last article for today. Sega states that Persona 3 Reload's downloadable content sales were substantial. Now, I believe this is like a year after the DLC's release, right? So, in an answer to an investor question during their end-of-year financial briefing held on May 12th, Sega has stated that the sales of P3R's downloadable content were substantial. This is the first reference Sega has made to the performance of the game's DLC content. The largest price of DLC for P3R was the expansion pass, including episode Igus, costume, and BGM. Other costumes, Persona, and BGM DLC were released at the game's launch. Our DLC sales plans for fiscal year 2026 March conservative. DLCs for Alice's P3Rs were substantial in the fiscal year. We believe that our plan for fiscal year 2026 is based on the current situation. Sega has also made several references to strong DLC sales in their fiscal year 2025 results presentation without singling out one title. Now, honestly, I will be honest, like, I didn't pick up the DLC because I was hoping, you can get it separately. did like the expansion pass would just give each of the product out separately, like so like the BGM, the costumes, and episode Igus. But because all of it was just in that single expansion pass, and I was just like, no, we're not gonna release everything. We're not gonna release everything separately. You're gonna have to get this one pass all at once. Even if you don't want the other two, you have to get everything to get episode Igus. It's just like, it's just like come on, like, because I'm pretty sure they knew that the people didn't want the costumes or the BGMs. They only wanted it for episode Igus. So to get episode Igus, they have to get the entire pass with everything else in it. So it's just like, fine, I have to give out the money for it and yada yada. So yeah, but hey, good for them that they made their the sales were substantial. What that means, I don't know, but hey, they liked it, so don't know how this will reflect in future DLC practices, but if they do another expansion pass, they're just gonna be doing it like this again, and with no separate option to purchase the other items, which that sounds really bad. But I hope they change their mind when it comes to future DLCs. But hey, that's just me. And I'm pretty sure other people, voice their concerns about this, but I doubt, the voice of the people doesn't outweigh the voice of the wall. It's that, that showed, what people wanted. So, yeah, hey, glad they liked the results of it. But that, we don't know where this is gonna lead us in the future. Will that again be, will that continue on in the future? Will that not be? All we know that, hey, when it comes to like companies in business, they just want to see profits, no negatives, all that stuff. Even if it's a little negative, they don't want to see it. It's always always gotta be in the green. I mean, despite, hey, being the negative shows that, hey, people don't like this stuff, and allows you to think about what you should be doing in the future and all that stuff. So, I'm not a business guy. Can't really say, what to do to tell businesses what to do. But yeah, I think that's about does it for this episode for the Cafe podcast. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about what is I was trying to think about what I forgot to mention earlier, but nothing just comes to mind. Yeah, nothing. Like I feel like it was something Persona related, but I can't really like put my tongue on it. Just like, what is it? Remember, think, and imagine like I just remember it after I click on record, just like, there it is. I remember what it is. The episode's over. But yeah, that's about it for the Cafe podcast for this week, and it's the last episode for the month. Yay! So we're just gonna be the next episode. It's gonna be on the week of June 8th. So it's gonna be Patreon. It's gonna be on the 11th. Public is gonna be on the 12th. And so like literally like a couple days before the podcast records, we might be hearing something about the Persona 4 remake and any other like future Alice games news. And we just gotta be prepared for that. It's gonna be really interesting 2 weeks. But will it actually show, or is it gonna be a little bit later on? But yeah, speaking of patrons, want to thank the patrons whose names gonna be scrolling on screen right now. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to support the show however you can, You can get the show ad-free and day early on my Patreon. Links down in the description below. And you get your name scrolling on screen like this. Ugh, got gassy. But yeah, that about does it for the Cafe podcast. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon on the next episode of the Cafe podcast. Cafe podcast, yeah, Cafe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.